Hello everybody. This is Mr. Adil, your English teacher, and today I'm gonna teach and help you learn a new grammar lesson. I hope you're safe, I hope you're healthy, so please take care a lot because you mean a lot to all of us. Let's get started. Now we have four pictures as you see for some people with some jobs, and we have the pilot, the teacher, the policeman, and we have also the doctor. And now we have four sentences below. What I want you to do just to look carefully at the pictures and the sentences and try to match them together. What do you think about the pilot? The pilot is a person who flies a plane. What about the teacher? The teacher is a person who works at a school. What about the policeman? The policeman is a person who catches thieves. What about the doctor? And the doctor is a person who works in a hospital. As you see here, how can we complete a sentence after a person? You see, a pilot is a person who. So I use who here to connect the two sentences together. What I made exactly is that we have two pictures, two sentences here. As you see, I love my friend, and the second one, he helps me a lot. How can I connect them together? Using who in the middle and removing the subject in the second sentence. What is the subject in the second sentence? It's he. So let's make it. I love my friend who, then I removed he, then I completed the sentence without any changes. So I love my friend who helps me a lot. What about Nancy is a doctor and she helps students or she helps patients. What is the right answer? Yeah, Nancy is a doctor who helps patients. Lovely. I thanked a man and he gave me a hand. How can I put who in the middle and connect the two sentences to have a new long sentence instead of having two short sentences? Yeah, I thank the man who gave me a hand. That's great. Now let's move on to another part of exercises. A sailor is a person who works on a ship. How can we make a connection between the two sentences? As you see, yeah, a sailor is a person who works on a ship. So we put who in the middle, we remove the first subject or the subject in the second sentence, then I complete the sentence, right? Uncle Jim was talking to the men, they were looking for the lost city. So how can I use who in the middle just to remove the subject in the second sentence, which is they? So Uncle Jim was talking to the men who were looking for the lost city. What about the next example? I made the football player and he won the prize. Who? How can we connect the two sentences here that I say I made the football player who won the prize? Now let's move on to another part, some and any. I know that you know some about these two words, some and any, and how to use them, but let me check this with you. We have here a picture as you see, and I can say that I have got some pencils, right? But I haven't got any pens, so I use some in a positive and I use any in a negative sentence. Let's look at this picture. What do you guess? Yeah. Have you got any brothers? No, I haven't got any brothers. From these examples, we can come to the point that we use some with a positive sentence, but we use any with a negative and a question. Lovely. And what about this picture? Would you like some coffee? Here I ask you to have some coffee, and this is like an offer. So I offer for you to do something, right? Yes, I'd like to have some coffee. What about water? Are you thirsty? How can you ask some people to give you some water? Yeah, let's make a request. Can I drink some water, please? This is a kind of a request. You ask some people to give you something, right? So we can use some exactly with Yeah, the request and the offer in the form of a question, right? Because you may think this is a question exactly, but it is like an offer or request. Can I have your pen, please? Can I borrow some books from you, please? And so on. This is a kind of request. So we can say again, some comes with positive, offer, and request. Any comes with the question and the negative. Now let's come to the last part of our lesson today. It is like exercise. So what about the first one? Mona is the girl which who were got the full marks. What do you think? What comes after the girl? Yeah, who, because who comes after people to connect two short sentences. Lovely. Could you lend me? What about this one? Is it a request or an offer? What do you think? Could you lend me? This is like request. So can we use some here? Exactly, we can use it. What about the third one? I don't have any books. So this is like of a negative sentence. What about the last one? A dentist is a person. What comes after a person? Do you remember? Yeah, you can. Yes, a dentist is a person who checks your teeth. Now, I give you a message, right? And this message is I hope you keep safe and healthy. I miss each and every one of you, and I hope we are together again very soon. Now, I would say bye bye.